Hello, I'm Giovanna Redigo, and I'm going to talk about the usefulness of vitamin D. Vitamin D is a fat soluble vitamin that we can obtain through the ultraviolet rays that hit our skin. It triggers vitamin D synthesis. It helps us absorb calcium and potassium. This is important to us for several reasons. One is it keeps our bones from becoming brittle, therefore fracturing and breaking very easily. That's the calcium absorption, and potassium absorption is that it keeps our muscles intact. It helps us maintain optimal physical health and keeps us from having muscle spasms. An example of a muscle spasm is something that we commonly call a trolley horse, where your muscle cramps up. It's usually in the calf of your leg. It cramps up. We try to massage it out, but it doesn't quite go away. The first thing that we usually need to do is get some potassium in our body through foods. And calcium might be orange juice, might be a potato, eating a banana real quick, something like that. And it helps release that ache and that pain. It's important for us to have a certain amount of vitamin D in our body on a daily basis just because of those reasons, and to prevent from having other illnesses. Some of the illnesses are hypocalcemic tetany, and that's when there's an unusual amount of vitamin D that causes your bones to become extremely brittle. That's usually found in adults. Another disease is called rickets. Rickets is usually found in children, and it can cause bone deformations, causes the child to become bow-legged, uh, makes the child become developmentally delayed, and things of that sort. Some of the treatments for that is getting the child out in the sun a certain amount of hours of the day. This goes for adults too, and to increase their intake of vitamins, supplements with vitamin D in it. All adults over the age of 19, whether they're breastfeeding, pregnant, male or female, should have 6 IUDs of vitamin D daily. To be tested for vitamin D deficiencies, you would need to let the doctor know if you are experiencing any muscle spasms on a regular basis, any problems with bone aching or anything of that sort. You'll need to talk to your physician, get a blood test, and go from there. Other ways to consume vitamin D is i.e. supplements, as mentioned before, different vitamins that have an adequate amount of vitamin D in it, as well as foods. The type of foods that you're going to consume that have good amount of vitamin D's is codfish, fish oils, oysters, dairy products, fortified soy products, and things of that sort. Just to talk about the vital roles of vitamin D, it helps absorb the calcium and the phosphate. It enables the normal mineralization of the bones and helps prevent the hypocalcemic that I talked about earlier. That calcium in the bloodstream, that causes spasms as well. So your muscle spasms are not just due from not having enough potassium, it's also from not having enough calcium in your body as well. And that's where things like the orange juice, just quick consumptions, if you grab it real quick, grab a glass real quick, drink it, muscle spasm usually goes away within 30 seconds to a minute. The vitamin D is utilized for healthy bone growth. It helps translate the messages from the brain to other areas of the body and helps our muscles move in the way that we need them to move by the brain signals to that area, as well as fighting off unwanted bacteria, viruses. It builds our immune system. Those are just some of the usefulness of vitamin D. Hope you enjoyed this presentation. I hope it goes through this time.